Hey guys, Latimer here. Every few months, the same thing happens. A new article comes out on a blog or on a popular website saying that either self-publishing or traditional publishing is the only way to go. Self-pub or traditional pub is cited as being the one true way in this article, and anything else is for losers and fakers and hacks. You're not a real writer if you insert way of publishing here. The stupid, it burns. On a lot of blogs and articles, there seems to be this weird self-publishing versus traditional publishing thing going on. Every single one of these articles has one thing in common, and that is that the person who wrote it has no clue what they're talking about. Say your dream has always been to tour Brazil. Your dream is to travel the world, and Brazil seems like a great place to start. You've done your research, and you're pretty sure you're ready to go. And then you tell me, no, Brazil is not the place to go. You want to go to Europe. Everyone who's anyone knows that Brazil is tacky and cheap. Europe is the only way to go. You're not a real traveler unless you go to Europe. If you go to Brazil, you'll be broke and unhappy and no one will like you. So then, of course, you would ask me, oh, you've been to Brazil and you really didn't like it? Well, no, I haven't personally been to Brazil, of course, but it looks terrible when I look at pictures. And sometimes it will even go like this. So you hate Brazil, even though you've never been, but you've at least been to Europe, right? Well, no, I haven't been to Europe exactly. I mean, I do sometimes go in my backyard and lie in my sandbox and shut my eyes and pretend I'm in a beach in Greece. It's amazing. I do a lot of research. My point is that a lot of these articles are written by people who have never actually experienced the thing that they're condemning. Or worse, they haven't published anything at all. Really, you shouldn't take any article seriously that lifts up one thing and condemns another thing if the person hasn't tried both of those things. I wouldn't take any self-publishing versus traditional publishing articles seriously unless the person has A, done both of those things, and B, weighed everything very carefully and it's not an emotional decision, or the fact that they failed at one or the other and are therefore angry and complaining. Just because self-publishing was miserable for one guy because he really didn't like the marketing aspect doesn't mean that you won't love it. Every writer is different and we're all going to have different strengths and weaknesses, and you have to pick the path that works for you. You wouldn't take advice from the crazy sandbox lady, right? She's never even been to Brazil. Before you let any article like this get under your skin, consider the source. You don't go to somebody to get life advice on something as huge as a career path when that person has no idea what they're talking about. You go to the Hugh Howies, the Beth Revises. You take life advice from somebody who's actually been there and done that. What about you guys? How often do you see these traditional publishing versus self-publishing battles online, and what do you think of them? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget, on Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, the WordNerds have our live chat. This time we are, drumroll please, releasing the identity of the new WordNerd. I filmed this nice goodbye. It was like all eloquent and stuff, and then my camera ate it. So this is what you're stuck with. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Pew pew. The other goodbye was better.